let me tell you, Friday is my favorite day. I mean, I like all the days, right? All the days that I get up and I'm blessed to have another chance, another go at this thing called life. I enjoy it. But Fridays, I think the most, because even though I still do a lot, Friday is the day that I don't do as much as I normally do. But today is a very exciting day for me. I've been working very, very hard for the past 4 months to accumulate some things, and I get to shower the people that I've been working so hard for with the fruits of my labor. So, Future-Minded Friday, because it is the day that we celebrate love, right? You should celebrate love 365 days out the year, but today is the day that we call Valentine's Day. Yes, we call Akoma. If you're familiar with Sankofa, right? It's the day of love. So today, I'm very excited to share with you my thought, right? Love the life you live and live the life you love. So that means, right, if you can take a look, I talked about living your life in reverse. So you start at where you want to be. Like, I want to be a millionaire with a big old house and a pool, and I want to be able to move about the cabin freely, meaning I buy my time, right? I can do whatever I would like to do with my time because the things that I have to do, pay the bills on time and so on and so forth, are already taken care of. And I do that by having multiple streams of income, by knowing my own personal worth and adding tax and creating value within myself and for others in a multitude of ways, right? So that's the end goal, right? So now that I know where I'm going, right, I take a look back at where I've been to check out whatever kind of pitfalls I've already been through, and what lessons they can teach me and that I can apply going forward. So now I know where I'm going, I know where I've been, and now it's time to pick up one foot and put it down, and pick up the other foot and put it down, and keep getting up every day and keep going, right? So now I know where I want to go, I know where I've been, and all I have to do is enjoy the journey to get there, right? I just get to enjoy all the new trials and tribulations that life is going to send my way to help build who I'm going to be. In order to love the life you live, sometimes you just got to do it. You got to do it afraid. You got to do it with tears in your eyes. You got to do it and muster up all that strength. If you've ever taken any of my classes, I say you think you're tired, but you're really not. You're really not tired right now. This is one of my favorite songs. I'ma just do it, right? We all supported Nike for a long time. Hey, peace and blessings, Queen. Good morning, Grand Risings. I like this song for workouts and for life, right? Sometimes things you just gotta do. In life, there are things that we don't like. And I told this to a client today. Sometimes the thing that you like the least is the thing that you need to do the most. And when that time comes, you gotta face it and be like, look, I'm gonna just do it, right? In order to live the life you love and love the life you live, some things you have to just do. We gotta pay bills. So how do we figure out the paying bills to where it's the path of least resistance? Jen said this the other day. We are so imbalanced that we fight balance, right? And it's totally crazy, right? We should be so balanced. Like when a piano gets out of tune, you know it's out of tune because it doesn't sound right. It doesn't feel right. Something about it is off. However, for a very long time, myself included, we've been living a life of imbalance. We haven't been taking care of ourselves in a multitude of ways, eating properly, moving properly. We haven't been doing the things that give us the balance that we require. So now that we're on this upward slope of taking care of ourselves because we are powerful and great, we fight a little bit because we've been imbalanced so long that the imbalance feels normal, and it's not. Normal is balance, right? And remember, balance is not linear. Balance is like riding a bike or roller skating, or on a scooter, on a unicycle, where you gotta get that little sway. It's a little dance, which is why life is a dance, right? You lead and you follow. Sometimes you lead, sometimes you follow. You gotta live the life you love and love the life you live. And again, in order to do so, you gotta know where you want to go and understand where you've been. The only shortcut, the quickest way to get from point A to point B is to surround yourself with people that are doing something similar to what you are trying to accomplish. Because remember, you are the only one that can do it the way you do it. However, right, nothing on this earth is new. Like, you may be like, oh, I got this great idea. Yeah, you and everybody else. That's not to say that you and the way that you do it will not be unique and powerful and that is not deserved in this world, because it absolutely is. However, don't waste time on your precious talent by trying to do everything yourself. There is somebody out there that is an excellent resource for you that can circumvent some things that you might have to take time to learn, right? By simply just being like, hey sis, oh, you good? You a graphic arts designer? Awesome. He's just, listen, sweetheart, man, I miss you. I think about you a lot. That one conversation when we were practicing at the Y on Granby, the more I continue to live life, the more I think about that. And I'm like, man, Jess, we gonna take over the world. I digress. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. So, peace. I hope y'all are feeling the love today. Like, I see the hearts flowing. I feel the energy. I'm trying to send it out there like a Care Bear. Today is the day that you must first love yourself, right? When you love yourself in overflow and in abundance, then everybody around you starts getting the drip. You're like, what is this on me? I'm so saucy, because you yourself took care of you. So much so that you were able to spread it around, right? When you live in a life of abundance, it's easy to be like, here you go, right? Because now you're not shedding things because it's too heavy. You're shedding them and giving them and blessing other people, because now you're making room for more, because it's a cycle. And the order to get, you must give. So here, take this and take this and take this and take this. And the universe and God, whoever you believe in, is like, oh my goodness, she is so grateful. He is so powerful. He is so understanding and so special. Let me give more and more to this person. And you're like, oh my goodness, I only know how to give. God says he gives seeds to the person who plants them. So who sows them, right? He gives seeds to the sower. If you want to have plenty and abundance of seeds, whatever you think your seeds are, you have to plant them. You have to let them go. You have to be like, oh my goodness, here, put these here, and then set the intention that they will land on fertile ground. Water them, tend them, and keep it moving. You got to keep going throughout life. You have to keep on giving. Right? There is a joyous heart to someone who gives. Man, today is such a beautiful day, right? So again, Future-Minded Fridays, you always have to look to where you're going. Where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself? And then check out where you've been. You'll find out more and more how in alignment you are when you look both ways before you cross the street. Just like we tell our kids, it's very simple. We've been taught and conditioned in a way that, and my dad said it best. I spoke to my dad yesterday. It was such a dope conversation. And he was like, as a parent, he was the type to give advice to his kids that they could use for their entire life. Right? So when I was young, a lot of things that he told me didn't register, didn't make sense. Some of it felt kind of hurtful because I was too young to process. But now as an adult, I'm like, yo, My dad said this. My dad said this. My dad said this. And it makes sense, right? They say train a child in the way that you would like it to go. Correct. And they will never stray. Or if they do stray, they'll come back to it because it's muscle memory. It's all the things that, for me, I always relate it to fitness. It's all the things that fitness are. Right? You check in with your body. You listen to yourself. You take it at your pace, regardless of what you're doing, because it's you versus you. Right? You look forward. You set your plan. You set your goal. You become self-disciplined enough to avoid any and everything that is not in alignment with what you need to be doing to get to where you're trying to go. And then those goals are stackable, right? So the first goal is the house, and then the next goal is several houses, and the next goal is whatever the next goal is. You keep going, you keep evolving, you keep growing in love so that you can continue to spread the love. Remember the other day I said, you have a choice. You have a choice to get up and either begrudge and be mad and dismayed and just about whatever the day has to bring for you, or you can get up and be like, yo, it's a beautiful day, the sun is shining, I saw the sun rise, I saw my kids get up. Or you can be like, man, today it's all right, it's cold. You can find all of the negative, or you can find all of the positive. It's your choice. I say choose the positive. Wear this beautiful smile you have because it looks so good on your face. You got up, you washed your face, you brushed your teeth, you got yourself looking all nice. Correct. Kick this day's ass. You know what I'm saying? Grab the wheel and drive it. Come on now. Future-minded Fridays. I like to live my life in reverse. I think about when I'm 60 and I want to look back on the things that I've done, and I'm like, yo, I can't wait to open my scrapbook and be like, oh, look at me when I was 30. Man, look at my kids when they was 7 and 3. I can't wait for those days. But in order for those days to come to fruition, I must know how I want them to go. There's nothing wrong with having a plan, just a simple plan, just a day-to-day, right? The consistency is what gets you the life that you want, whatever that life may be. Whether it's a good relationship, you have to every day make the choice to be like, listen, this person's flaws are outweighed by the beauty that they give me, the joy, the happiness that I get from simply being around them. So my job in regards to this person is to give them some kind of peace, right? But in order to give peace, you must know peace. In order to know peace, you must know yourself. In order to know yourself, you must work on yourself. It's a daily process, even if that means, right, taking time to do nothing. So if you've been to any of my classes recently, I've been having everyone at the end of class just stop and stand still, because I realize it's something we don't do often. So here we go. Take a moment now, close your eyes, breathe. If you're sitting somewhere, just sit still. If you're able to stand, just stand still. Check in with your body. Breathe deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Think about the gift that you are given of being able to just be still. Do a visual scan from your head to your toes. Keep breathing. Feel your heart. Feel the rising and falling of your lungs. Be grateful for all that you have, for all the trials and tribulations that has gotten you to this point. If you think of life as a marathon, where you are assisting you from level to level and you keep passing on the baton, it's now time for you to pick up the baton and run. and keep going till you get to the next version of yourself. I did a post yesterday. Have you updated? Have you seen the features of this new update? It's okay to update yourself, to reset yourself, to reprogram yourself, to start over, to go back to the factory settings, to go back to basics. It's your life and you are in control. Make it as beautiful and big and as brilliant as you like. Keep breathing. Keep your eyes closed and just take a moment to enjoy the stillness. Hopefully right now nobody's calling you, nobody's requesting anything from you. Hopefully right now you're able to just breathe and just be. Life is so much better when you smile, when you check in with yourself, when you make sure that you are doing right by yourself. Now today is a beautiful day, and it's the day of love. So I've got a little bit of time here before I teach my box master class, and if you're able to make it out for 10:15, come join me at Greenbrier YMCA family and challenge your body and your mind. Stillness is hard because a lot of us don't know how to sit with ourselves, myself included. But remember, the physical being, the physical vessel that you are in, your spirit, your soul resides in. You need to keep it clean the same way you would your apartment, your house, your job, your desk. Decorate it. Paint it with beautiful thoughts and lovely words, kind sayings, affirmations. Change the color every once in a while. Move around the furniture. Declutter. Get rid of the things that no longer serve you. Put away the toys that are childish. Donate them to someone who is still in that childlike level or an actual child. And yes, I'm not talking about real toys. I'm talking about thoughts and emotions and feelings. Sometimes we need to die to ourselves. Forgive ourselves for the person that made the bad choices. And then accept that we are no longer that person. Right? Because there's things that we have yet to do. There are goals and missions that we have yet to accomplish. And today is a new day. And what we do today matters most. So again, on this Future Minded Friday, the day of love. Love the life you live and live the life you love. Make sure you look forward and set a plan on where you want your life to go. And look back and see what lessons can help you on that journey. I hope y'all have an amazing day. And don't forget, just because today is the day of love, that doesn't mean that the rest of the 365 days, good morning, you shouldn't show love first and foremost to yourself, but to those around you. But again, make sure that you are first giving your love to you so that your cup is not only full, but it runneth over. And then you serve people love from the overflow. Right? You cannot pour from an empty cup. You need the energy. And I'll relate it to fitness, right? We work in calories, right? Calories is a unit of measurement. Calories, you think intake, right? But think also calories as an output. How much are you exerting? You can't be in balance. You can be in a small deficit if you're trying to lose weight, tone up, whatever the case may be. However, make sure there's a balance to this deficit because you need energy to be able to do all the things. And we got stuff we ain't did yet. So let's get the energy up. Yes, let's keep the energy up on this beautiful Friday. Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Akoma Day. If you're familiar with Sankofa, Akoma means love. I hope y'all have an amazing day. Don't forget to love you first before you start giving out your gifts, right? Remember that the people around you deserve love 365 or 66 days of the year if it's a leap year like this year. But you first, right? You rule you and you come first. Move from a place of love today and every day. Take time to look forward to where you want to go. And check back and see what lessons you've already learned that can help you move forward. And the only shortcut I can offer you is to surround yourself with people that are doing something similar to what you're doing. Don't reinvent the wheel. Ask them where their pitfalls were and learn from that. Y'all have an amazing day. I'll check you later. Peace.